Howdy. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? What up? What up, chat? Who's in chat? Say hi. I'm here, says Adam. Nice. Good to know. Thanks for being here. And damn, that is fine. You just being here at all is more than enough, mate. You don't have to be... You can lurk. Feel free to lurk. Hello, Ash. Hi. How's it going? Man. What a day. I've been in a bit of rush, chat, let me tell you. I was doing my daily workout, right? Lost track of time, and then I realised I had 15 minutes before it was time to stream, so I had 15 minutes to like cool down, have a quick shower, eat some food, and get the stream started. It's been a bit panic stations. But we got there, we're fine. Took too long getting swole. Yeah, it's not really swole, it's more just, you know, healthy, able to live, you know, one of those. Before we get started, I will say in between streams, Exploiter Twitch has followed, so thank you very much for that. Appreciate you, you're the best. Don't know if you're here, but either way, if you watch this back, thanks, mate. Shredded, yeah, it's more of a shredded. I'm going for kind of a Bruce Lee look. So we're doing this again today, this Scyther pick for the Pocket Monsters Illustrated project on the old Instagram there. Hopefully we'll get this done today, chat. Hopefully it'll be one and done today. Oh, nice. I just noticed that my total views on Twitch is at 696. Nice. Nice. A few thousand more and we'll have 6,969, which would be 1010, at which point we'd just quit streaming forever, right? Yeah, hopefully we finish this. I'm going to try and colour it. I've done a little bit of work since last time, chat. Sorry about that, you didn't see it. I've cleaned up a bit of the line work and I've changed the half tones. Last time it was a bit like this, that we had it, and I just didn't like it. It was too rough and too big, so I changed it to this one, which is much like... the pattern is much smaller, and I just did a neater job of doing it in my own time. Because I'll be honest, I've been a little bit intimidated by some of the ones that people have been posted because they're looking really good. And Adam, you were doing yours the other day, and I was thinking, shit, I need to step my game up. Changed a couple of other things, like this horn I made slightly more at this kind of an angle because it was coming off this way too much. It looked weird. And then this arm was way bigger than this arm, and I hadn't noticed, so I've shrunk it down a bit. Even now it looks a bit big. But let me show you if on here, it was all the way out here, look. And I know he's like flexing, so if a Scyther arm works the same way as a human bicep, then it makes sense that that would come out more, but I don't know. So we might change that again. And then I've just tidied up some of the line work and added a bit of texture in here and there to the line work as well. And also I've got rid of this bottom bit here so that this can come out. But other than that, that's all I've done off stream, chat. Other than that, it's exactly the way that we left it. So yeah, I guess today's job is colouring. And I'll be honest, chat, I haven't really thought about how we're going to do this. So it might be a work it out as you go type of day today. But when is it ever not, you know? Colour-wise, we've got some good reference here for what colours we need. And the good thing about Scyther is, again, it's from that period of Pokemon where they had to keep all the designs quite simple. So colour-wise, it's just 3 colours, really. Well, 4 if you count this tongue here. It's the green and this kind of beigey kind of colour are your 2 main colours. And then you've got this kind of white silvery thing for the sides and and like toe things. And then the tongue, and that's it. That's all the colours we need to worry about, chat. So I think we lay down some green first, because that's going to be the biggest offender, right? And I'm just going to flat some colours in. I'm not going to worry about shading or anything. I'm just going to put in anything that needs to be green. We're going to colour it in green, basically. Shocking, I know. Now I can just pick this green if I want to. Like that. But I'm going to tweak it a little bit. I don't want any more colours. Whoa. There we go. nice green. But I want it more vivid than that. I want it more like this kind of green. That's nice. That's a nice green. It's a nice green you got there. What colour is the shiny version? I don't know, but I was thinking, are you allowed to do shinies? Because a shiny would be cool, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. It's probably just a darker shade of green or something, knowing Gen 1 Pokemon, right? Shiny. Scyther. Images. Yeah, it's literally just it's a darker shade of green. And there's like some red bits. That's horrendous. God, they really cheaped out on some of the shinies. Look at this, chat. No, not copy the image. Rest copy the image into here. Look at this. Look at that. That's it. That's literally it. It's just a different green, but he has hot pink in bits. Yeah, it's true. I don't think that works as well, though. The reason they picked this kind of beigey colour is that it offsets this green quite well. The red, I think, is too bright. It draws your eye too much. The pink. So this is one time in my life where I don't think hot pink helped. And we're going to do the regular one anyway, just because I don't know if you're allowed to do shinies, and I don't want to, you know, cause a fuss. Although they did say there are no rules, right? So, I suppose there are no rules. Apart from that you can't do Alola forms, right? That was a rule that we discovered. I might even just do the whole thing green and then go back and change some bits. I'm going to do that. It's going to be easier. It's going to be easier to do that. So I'm going to do the whole thing in green and then go back and change the parts that aren't green. What is this, a crossover episode? Exactly. I know. I'm just not using pink in this one. I know that's a weird thing to get your head around, boys, but it's not happening. How's everyone doing in chat, by the way? How's it going today? What's the weather like with you, wherever you are? There's actually not snow here. Last I checked, there might be right now. But apparently in other parts of Brum there have been. It's real snowy. Yeah, it looked pretty bad before. Actually, no, it's fine. Hopefully the snow won't last too long. Although I guess it's weird because you'd think it would stop people going out, right? Because they don't want to go out in the fucking snow, which is a good thing with COVID and all that. But also they just like to go out and dick about in snow, don't they, people? Those bastards. You know? I did nothing. I did my best. Did my bit last night. Oh, gritted your road for the old people. Good for you. I mean, they shouldn't really be going out right now anyway because of the old COVID, but still, good work. How does that work? Do you have to volunteer, or do you just pick up some grit from the grib tubs and start gritting? Start going at it? Or do you just buy some salt from the shop? But yeah, I think the snow has kind of been a bit of a blessing and a curse, right? In some ways. I'm thinking I'm going to do these wings in like half tones. Because because they want to be faded because they're moving quite quickly, right? So you can kind of see through the after image, right? There are 2 grit tubs on my road, so they don't grit our road because it's a circle on here. Oh, okay. I just walked around yeeting salt everywhere. Nice, good work. Good hustle. A pillar of the community, Adam. Look at you. Also what? Why do I get a bad feeling about this also? Ordered my computer monitor now, so all my parts are after delivery. Sick! That is good news. That's great news. Oh, when you get it, we can do a champed up stream. Get some people involved. Draw some dumb stuff. Be fun. Although, do I buy RGB fans to add to it? Yeah. Have you not got RGB fans? It won't run without RGB fans, mate. Well, it'll run, but it'll only let you send emails and run word processors. That's all it'll do. And it'll be really slow and it'll call you really boring. I'm going to do some more stuff as my computer won't die every 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the idea. There we go, green. Okay, done. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye. It's over now. Bye-bye. I've got you. I've fooled you there. I've pulled your leg, mate. We're not done. There's still a lot more to do. Now we need to go into the green areas that aren't meant to be green and make them not green. This line work needs to be multiplied so that you can see through. Oh no, maybe it's not on here. Where is it? Is it on here? Where aren't there, white line? Are you on this layer? Oh, of course you're on this layer. That's the line work, boy. You've been had, mate. Consider yourself got, pal. I'd like to report a getting. Well, first up, let's put some white in these areas. Actually, now that I've just erased that white. And by in these areas, I meant that eye right there. Now we need this color. Let's maybe brighten it up a bit. And we can lock the transparent pixels on this layer now, so it'll only let us draw on the area that we already have color, chat. See that? Which means that we don't have to worry about going over the lines and that. We can be nice and quick about it. I do need to be able to see what bits need to be what though. See how easy that is? Nice and easy. Have you decided what you're going to do on your background and colour and stuff on yours, Adam? Or are you just going to wing it like I have with mine? If you don't know in chat, Adam Forster Illustration has been doing another one of these for the same project. He's been doing Marowak over on his channel, so you can check that out. Obviously, when you're done here, don't leave. It's been kind of fun, I think, having you, Adam, do this at the same time, because it's like you do work on yours, and I'm like, shit, I need to work on mine. I need to get mine done. It like makes me do mine. It's the same thing with us both streaming, right? It's been really good because it like kind of pushes me to stream more because you stream all the time, right? It's been good. This. Making me want to up my game, yeah. That's the idea. You gotta keep pushing each other, right? I keep like adding more shit to my stream as well. Soon it's gonna be really cluttered. Like I added more to the border of the webcam thing. I think it just looks nicer. Added the little navigator preview so you can see the navigator over here. And now I've added these little like scan lines in the sides to make it look kind of CRT-y because it looks kind of retro. Sooner or later it's just going to be flooded with loads of shit. Can't hear you, but I keep coming back to this tab. It's looking so good. Looking forward to drawing basically Bone Scyther. Prod's going to speed draw mine. Speed draw, you cheat? Come on. You've got to give it the time and care and attention that Adam and I have given, otherwise you're slacking, bro. Thanks though, thanks for the compliment. Right, we're going to take this grey here. I'm going to grey this bad boy up now in the areas that need greying. I'm excited to see what you come up with, Dan. I was saying last stream that you basically just ripped off my idea when I took Scyther. You were like, I'm going to take Scyther Mark II. Oh, I guess you can't hear me though, but that's fine. Looks good, man. I like your layout. I want to add more when I get my new computer up and running. Yeah, man. The thing about adding more though is that you do have more and more assets on Streamlabs to worry about. And my page for the joint stream, now that I've added this filter and all this stuff, has so many different assets. Like here, 3, 6, 9. It's got 12 different sources in the sources area. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous. I mean, this one alone has 3, 6, 7. Sounds like too many. It probably is too many. I think it looks good though, right? I like it anyway. I was thinking of about adding like an old CRT TV border as well, so like not just the scan lines, but you have the edge of the TV around the edge of the screen as well. But again, I think it's going to end up being way too cluttered. I just keep tinkering with it, and sometimes less is more, right? Sounds like too many. It's too many. It's too many to handle. Uh-oh, chat. My Photoshop was freezing again. Did you see the Gyarados card they posted? Yeah, I did. It's sick. It's fully sick. One sec, chat. I think I've got to close this down and reopen it. Yeah, there we go. Looks like an actual card. It looks dope, yeah. It looks really, that's part of why I was like, shit, I need to up my game on this one. I don't know how good this is going to end up, but there we are. Because yeah, some of the ones posted have definitely set a precedent. I thought it was just going to be a fun little thing that we all just did, like just a quick little doodle sketch, you know, for people who've made like proper, like commission quality work for it, which is pretty crazy. Crazy. There we go. That is all the silver bits now, chat. See that? Bam, 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 bam. Feeling the heat now. I've seen some. Yeah. Yeah, man. People have been doing a really, really good job on him. I almost want to start mine over, but here we are. I was quite confident for it. So did I. I mean, it's not a competition, right? So who cares? Right, now we've got to work out a screen tone we can use with these jobbies here. Although we are going to have to do something about these areas that have screen tones at the moment. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to colour these bits in block colour where there's screen tone here. And then the bits where there aren't, it will be screen tone. It is a bit though. Only if you make it. I'm not making it into a competition. I'm just having a good time, fun time, chilling and drawing with the Fridge Gang. That's all this is. Right, chat? As long as we beat Dan. Well, we're going to beat Dan, aren't we? Come on. He said he's speed drawing it, so I mean... as long as you pay attention to what you're doing, you'll beat Dan. To be fair, Dan doesn't have as much free time as us, right? He's still actually working. And he doesn't have a loving Twitch audience to encourage him, so, you know. Where's his inspiration? Right. Being Twitch famous is a full-time job. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm sure it is though. I mean, those kind of people that actually are famous on Twitch have to stream all the fucking time, so stream as much as they would work a full-time job, right? So I guess it technically is. I just wouldn't... I've never experienced it myself. Okay, right, now we go in with screen tones for the rest of the wings, chat. That's the idea. Although I'm not 100% sold on this look, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm thinking like a lines one would be a good one to use. Again, all of these are like quite tiny in it, so we need one that's going to be a big boy. You're going to be able to see. Let's try this one, but let's bump up the scale a lot. Turn the brightness down. Like this, chat. That's what I'm thinking. To be kind of rough with this bit because it's like in motion, right? What do you think of that? I don't think it's the worst. I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever done. Which I suppose is about as good as you can hope for, right? I've said it before, I'll say it again. We aim for mediocrity here. And more than often, more than not, we achieve it. Looks cool. Thanks. Thanks. Like that. That's the look right there. That's the one. That's the wow. Okay, and once again, we're done, chat. That's all the colour. So it's over. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm not going to go to the end screen this time. The joke's been done. There's only so many times you can cry wolf, right? We've got to do a darker shade now. Add some shadow in here. Don't you find it weird that Pokemon only can say their name? Yeah, apart from Meowth, right? It's a weird one. Well, you would think that... the logic I always gave to it in my brain was that they were named after the sound that they make. So since Pikachu goes, Pika, Pika, Pikachu! They were like, oh, that's a Pikachu, because it says Pikachu all the time. But then some of them are like clearly named for what they are. Like a Magnemite is named that because it's a magnet, right? So it's weird that it would say that most of the English word magnet. You know. Or an Ekans, it's weird that it says snake backwards. Why would it say that? You know? Why would it say the English word for snake backwards? Unless it was already named that, and then it says that after that, which kind of screws the whole idea of they were named after what they say. It's a whole shit show, mate. It really is. It's a bit of a mare. Do they know what normal animals are? Well, there are some normal animals in Pokemon. Sometimes you see shots. There's one where they're like underwater or something, and like a load of just regular fish swim by. So like, it's sort of accidentally canon that real animals exist in the Pokemon world, right? Pokemon. What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, the eyeballs. They're just black and white. Okay, cool. Now we need a darker green. This kind of foresty green. This colour. Nice. Like, do they have dogs in that world? I don't think there's ever been shown like a regular dog. Because the idea is that the animals in that world are Pokemon, right? Pokemon in that world are just the animals in that world. So like a dog would be like is it a Snubble or whatever the thing is? You know what I mean? It's that sort of vibe, right? I think this green is too different to this green, but it's gonna look weird. When we start transitioning it out with halftones. Let's have a look. Yeah, see that is too drastic a change there. And yeah, Growlithe would be but man, imagine a world without golden retrievers. Yeah, it'd be sad, wouldn't it? Or golden retrievers, but they're like on fire. And they have tiger skin. You know, that's the world that Pokemon exist in. So I think we're going to make this green not quite as dark as that. Something more like this. Be better maybe? No. Needs to be more vibrant, like. That's better. Although it could still be a bit darker. Better. Perfect. Parfait. So if you could have a Pokemon for a pet then, chat, who would you have? Bearing in mind you've got to like train it and, you know, take care of it from a young age, right? It doesn't just come to you already a cuddly, lovable pet. You get it as a baby, and if you aren't good with it, it'll shit on your couch all the time, right? Or worse, like burn down your house, you know? So whatever you pick, you've got to be prepared to deal with potential calamities. Oh, that bit needs to be this colour actually. I don't know what I would have. My favourite Pokemon's Raichu, right? But a Raichu would kill you if it got angry at you. It would straight up murder you. Don't like this bit. Oops. Machamp so he can beat up nerds for me. Yeah, true. But then again, if your Machamp doesn't want to do what you want it to do, you've kind of fucked, right? Like, you just straight up don't win that fight. A Machamp is for life, not just for Christmas, Adam. Come on. I'll look after it, don't worry. Sure. Be a good gym partner too, actually, Machamp, wouldn't it? Sorry, Champ, I'm just making notes of what brushes I use so I don't forget them. The wrong brush setting. I guess the ideal would be like a Metapod, right? Or a Magikarp. Like, that's such a low maintenance Pokemon, right? Magikarp is basically like having a goldfish as a pet. Just put it in like a fish tank and forget about it. Forget about it. Could just use it as a paperweight. Yeah, exactly. I think Metapods are quite big though. It'd be like this big. So it'd be a big paperweight. Keep a lot of paper weighted down with that. But then I guess even they aren't great for long because like a Metapod's going to evolve into a fucking bee, right? Oh no, it doesn't. It evolves into a butterfly, right? So you're fine. Average Swingle, hello. How you doing? Hey there. How's it going? Or a doorstop, no but free. Average Swingle, are you familiar with Pocket Monsters? If you are, which one would you have as a pet? And here's the caveat, right? You get it as a baby and you've got to train it. So, like I was saying, Raichu's my favourite Pokemon. I'd love to have a Raichu, right? But, if a Raichu gets mad at you, because it doesn't want to go to the park or whatever, it's straight up going to kill you. It's going to electrocute you to death, right? Oh, you're not familiar? Ah, wow. Well, this is Scyther, right? It's the coolest one. And I'm alright, thanks for asking. I'm doing okay. It's a bit nippy here, a bit cold, but other than that, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Yeah, so this is Scyther. He's like a weird bug thing with blade hands. And it's like it's just straight up the coolest Pokemon, right? Of the first gen, anyway. At least when I was a kid, everyone thought that Scyther was the cool one, right? What software do you use on new to art? Oh, thanks for following, by the way. I use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, and this is CC. I was using CS6 for like a hot minute there. For too long, really. But I have caved, and now I'm using CC. And it's really good, but I mean, if you're new and you're just dabbling, there are other softwares out there that you can get for free that will do everything you need them to do. Photoshop's really for when you're like, you've gone, okay, this is what I want to do now, you know, I'm committed to this as like a career or a serious hobby, right? But I use Photoshop. And get on it, I think it's great. I've been looking for something using Krita. What in God's name is that? Nanny? Oh yeah, okay, so that's... Yeah, that sort of thing is what I'm on about. It basically, that just looks like a free Photoshop, right? It'll probably do... it'll probably do basically everything you need it to do. And then Photoshop will just do all the fancy stuff that you probably don't need but could want later on the line. Came to the conclusion that might be the best one. It's a free software like Photoshop. Yeah, exactly. That will probably do everything you need to do. Thanks, by the way, Adam, for the donation of £1.23. Scyther, it leaps out of tall grass and slices prey with its scythes. The movement looks like that of a ninja. Thank you, Pokedex. Annoyingly, the text-to-speech did not speak. I think it only does it if you pay a certain amount, so I should probably change that. But I can try and do it in my best Pokedex voice if that's the joke you were going for. And hey, look, it means that the donation tracker updates, so it works. We're £1.23 closer to our goal with the Street Fighter the movie, the game fund, which is always nice. Just purchased a Galmon, so excited to dabble as a beginner. Yeah, man, it's a good, it's fun. I mean, like anything else, it takes a while to get comfortable with, right? I remember when I first bought my first tablet, for ages and ages and ages and ages, I was like, I can't draw as well on computer as I can on paper, so all I ever did was draw on paper until I was practicing on digital. It took me a while to make serious work with on Photoshop. But then after you do it for enough times and you get better, now like I can draw just as well on here as I can on paper, and obviously it gives you so many more options, right? Like Control-Zing is just a godsend now. It's 123 on the Pokedex. I thought that was the right amount to send. Thank you. Thanks. It leaps out of tall grass and slices prey with its scythes. The movement looks like that of a ninja. Mine doesn't look very ninja-y, does it? He's kind of just like badass posing. It's not really a ninja thing. He looks like he's doing this. Yeah, I bet. Can't control Z on life. Yeah, it's true. I wish. My God, I wish. Sometimes I do that now when I'm drawing on... If I have been drawing on Photoshop for too long and I go back to drawing on paper, I'll make a mistake and I'll like... Sometimes I'll literally do this with my hand, like Control Z. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm drawing on paper. What am I doing? So get ready for it to break your brain, mate, because it might break your brain. Did the same thing, yeah. It's tough. It might just break your brain. I'm annoyingly only doing the parts that I've half-toned here, which isn't going to help. I need to add... Because this is an extra shade darker than this area. Like, where it's got the half-tone on, it's going to be darker than where it doesn't. So there's no point just doing this. because then you're cutting off a potential area of shade. Like I've done here, that's silly, really. Sometimes it's quite hard to concentrate when you're streaming that, right? Do you do this as your job? Not really. My main job, I work as a bartender, which obviously right now I don't, because all the bars are closed because of COVID, right? But I do this part-time, and it's one of those where sometimes you get commissions, and you know you can earn quite a lot in a month, and then you can go 3 or 4 months with no work. Like it's a bit unreliable. So at the moment I don't do it. I don't get enough work to do it full time. And I don't know, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm organized enough to do it, because it's a lot of work. Being a freelance illustrator, particularly full time, is a lot of work. You have to get up every day and send a million emails, and most of the time no one replies. And sometimes you get work and sometimes you don't, and you have to go out and chase the work. It doesn't just come to you. The other tone of green looks really good, by the way. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's not bad. It's getting there. It's the problem with using a brush like this that has an edge, right? You get this weird edge bit here that you don't want. I did my last year's tax returns, and oh god, adding up how much I earned last year was real depressing. Yeah. Are you on Fiverr? I know some people can make some extra cash on there. I did make a Fiverr, but I haven't done any work on it. And you get, again, that is the sort of thing that you have to be doing right, but I'm just not organized enough to do that all the time. Because you can make money on there, but it takes a lot of work to get work on there. Hint, it was not a lot. Yeah, I imagine. That's another thing that's annoying about the way of the world right now, right? Is that I'm not at work because all the bars are closed, and also there's not that many people looking to hire illustrators, even freelance, in the middle of a global pandemic. So. Although what is good is that it's a good time to learn, right, and to practice, because you have, most of us anyway, have more time off, if not a lot of time off. I've got a lot of time off right now. I'm basically not. I'm on furlough, so I just get paid to be at home all the time. It's great. Which leaves me more time to work, which is why I've been streaming, because I have the time to stream, right? Oh, that's my job, so I have so much time, hence my new obsession with graphic design. Fuck you, COVID. Yeah, it's been a real stinker, man. Real stinker. Some of my friends have lost jobs through it as well. It's just awful. I had a mate whose job was literally selling people holidays to like China and Korea and the Far East. So obviously he lost that job pretty fucking quickly. Only going to get my Tokyo tools, I'll be alright. Cool. No worries, mate. My brother didn't understand that people weren't hiring illustrators in pandemic when I told him I didn't have work coming out. I know, right? People just can't afford it, apart from anything else. Because there's just no money anywhere, right? People don't get it. Everything's online now. Why don't you do work for people online? Because the people online don't have the money to pay for the work online. Or they don't have any projects in the works that require illustrators, right? There are no events to make posters for. New products aren't really coming out because the stores aren't open to sell them. can't do like movie stuff or cinema stuff because they're not open. Yeah, it is. It really is. But I mean, it's understandable. Like they're not to know, you know. Like I don't understand stuff about other people's work as well. You know. Some of it is just common sense though. And this is true, honestly, of any industry. Like, working in hospitality, it's the same thing. People just don't get it. They just don't understand why it can be hard sometimes. Or why you deserve more than minimum wage, right? They just don't get it. Just the why don't you get work then? Yeah. Why don't you single-handedly go out there and get all the work that you need to pay the bills, you bastard? Why don't you just invent a new festival that happens online that needs promotional artwork for? Why don't you just start your own company that needs graphic design work? It's funny actually, since starting doing professional illustration work, as you know, as little as I actually do it these days, most of the work I've done has been graphic design work, which is not even what I have a degree in, right? Or what I'm particularly skilled at. People just love it when you make them a logo or some business cards or whatever. They just can't get enough. It's funny because I've heard people say things like that to me. Exactly. I was only half joking. Well, I mean, I wasn't being serious as advice, but it came from a place of truth, right? On some level, at least. Man, the green on this screen is a lot darker than the green on this screen. So I wonder what you're seeing, chat. Must be different for everyone, right? Turkish Twizzlers aren't as good as they were 20 years ago, lol. Yeah, I think part of it is the appeal of, you know, being young. You've probably got that nostalgia glasses for it, right? Plus, the implications on your health are going to be so much more now. The older you get, the worse it is for you to... when you're a kid, you can kind of get away with eating shit food, and you don't feel that bad. Nowadays, when I eat shit food, I feel awful. All the E numbers are missing now. That's true, yeah. You've been let down. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I don't really know what to do with the shade on this head. How long does a piece usually take you? It depends on the piece. This we've done 2 streams now. It's probably been about 2.5-3 hours I've spent on this so far. Obviously, it's not done. Still quite a lot more work to do. Let me show you something that we've done on stream recently, right? And it took like so many streams, and I think it took a little over 15 hours to do. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And now I can't seem to find it. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong folder. Saturday nights. Oh, that's your J-Man from Always Sunny. Thought you would appreciate it. Nice. Dayman. Oh. So yeah, this was a poster that we made on stream, and it took like so many streams. I don't even know how many. And it probably took a little over 15 hours, 15, 20 hours, something like that, to make this. That's awesome. Thanks. It took a fucking heck of a long time. But then, you know, some of the stuff I do is a little like this. Is a piece that I made that only took me like a couple hours, you know. And obviously it's a lot less work. It was the Never Ending Stream. It was, yeah. And there's a lot less going on here, but you can still get the same kind of. I mean, it still looks cool, right? So it just depends what sort of stuff. Aren't you a creative egg? Well, you know, I did spend a heck of a lot of money on an illustration degree, so I figure I might as well use it, right? Dun 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 dun. And if you're looking to go into graphic design, that's the sort of thing where once you learn how to do it well, you can make pieces quite quickly. And obviously the design process takes a while, and it takes a long time to get that good where you can just do it very quickly. But it's not like something like poster illustration where it just takes a fucking long time to make something just because it does. Whereas if you're doing like logo design, for example, the final logo might take you an hour to make, but obviously the time is invested in the designing process and also the time it took to learn. Ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum. All things to consider, you know. Studied at uni too. It's such a shame in the world we live in. If only what you studied you were guaranteed a job at the end of it. It's true, yeah. Although I will say, with art degrees, I don't think there's many art students that go into the degree expecting to come right out with a job. And if you are an art student going into a degree expecting to come straight away out with a job, you're probably going to be disappointed, because the vast majority of them don't get it. You go to art school and you do a degree in art, any kind of art or creative thing really, to get better at what you do, right? The job stuff has to come from you later on, really. Unfortunately. And again, you're right. It's not fair and it's not right, but that is unfortunately the way that it is. The way that it is. It do be like that sometimes. I don't want to tell you don't go to uni, right? Like Swingle, if you're thinking about studying graphic design, for example, don't let me put you off, because I had a great time and I learned a heck of a lot and I got a lot better. I mean, let me see if I can find some work that I did before uni, so you can see how far I've come. But it's not like a computing or finance degree or something where you're probably likely to get into a graduate scheme where you get a job of some sort and you get on the ladder straight away, or that it's going to translate to employment. Because like employers, when you apply for stuff and they see that you've got an illustration degree, most of them don't give a shit about that because it's not a traditional academic degree, right? My mum's partner was shocked that when I graduated, I wasn't guaranteed a job. He said, "Why did you do a degree if you weren't going to get a job with a degree?" Exactly. It's tough, man. People don't get it. I missed uni. I decided not to go because I know I would have spent too much time drinking. I did spend too much time drinking, so that was probably a good idea on your part. Ba bam bam. I think I've moved all my old stuff onto a different hard drive, so I don't even have... Okay, here's something I did before uni. Pretty bad, right? Like, the face is all wrong, the eye's weird, the colouring, I don't know what I was doing with this weird patterning stuff, the line work's atrocious. It's bad, right? So you learn a lot. Now my line work is a lot more deliberate and clean, and my colour work's better. I mean, this still isn't amazing, but, you know? Learning curve, exactly. I can confirm he did drink a lot and eat pizza most days. I don't know if it was most days. But I did eat a lot of pizza, yeah. That's what you go to uni for, though. My uni consisted of, obviously, drawing. But then playing Wii Golf. Just an ungodly amount of Wii Golf. Skating. I'd skated quite a lot. Drinking. And the same night out about like 2 or 3 times a week. And you know what? I don't regret it. I'd do it again. It was great. It was a good time. Civ a lot. Yeah, Civ. I wouldn't change it for the world. Man's gonna have to come out with a schedule. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I'm streaming a lot. Yeah, Civ. We played Civ in lectures. I mean, we didn't have many lectures, right? Because it's an illustration course. So it was a lot more practical than going in and learning. But thanks for dropping by the way, Dr. Troy. But yeah, even when we were in lectures, we were playing Civ. So. Downloaded Civ like 2 months ago and haven't played it yet. I got Jake to buy it the other day, so we'll play it. We'll play it at some point. I'll teach you guys how to play Civ. It's really good. It was when we had to sit through everyone's presentation. Oh yeah, I remember. That was actually quite rude of us, really. But oh well. Actually, don't know if I'm still on. Yeah, I am. It happened. And in fairness, it was quite a few different people doing it, you know. We kind of all agreed that the presentations were dumb and we should play Civ instead, so I don't think anyone was offended by it, and if they were, sorry about that. Yeah, it was long. It was long. When I've got my computer set up, we can finally multiplayer Civ again. That will be great. I haven't actually played that much Civ recently. And like Civ 6, barely played any of it, mate. I've put maybe 20 hours into it. Whereas Civ 5, I've got like 200 or something stupid. So I'd definitely be up for getting back into it. I'm on like 500 hours on Civ 6. Fucking hell. On Civ 6 already? Jesus. I'll say already. It's been out for like 5 years or something stupid. When did Civ 6 come out? I don't think that's a good thing. No. Although you will be way better at the game than me, so if you consider that a good thing. 2016. Yeah, there you go. It's 2016. Oh, God. That's depressing, actually. Divs being on Adam's team. It's not really a team game, but Adam's quite good with Civ, actually. He just makes a load of money. Whenever he plays, his armies just get... His like, nation just makes tons and tons of money. And then if you ever go to war and you need units, Adam will just lend you some money to buy some units. It's great. The only problem with that is that he just nukes you at the end. So, as long as you're okay with not winning, you can do quite well. Right, we need a light shade now, chat. Something like this. That's all I'm good at with is making cash, yeah. Spent 500 hours learning the best way to make money in Civ. What a time to be alive. It's tried and tested. It is. To be fair, money in that game buys you pretty much anything. So it is kind of the best way to play the game, annoyingly. It's kind of a cheap, boring way of playing the game, I find. But it's like, oh, you want to win by killing a load of people, make a load of money and buy a load of troops. Done. Oh, you want to win by science, make a load of money and buy a load of buildings. Done. You want to win by democracy, make a load of money and buy people's favour. Done. It's a catch-all, man. And I guess that is true of life as well. Look at that. How deep is that, chat? Which doesn't gel particularly well with hashtag deep, yeah. Which doesn't gel well with art because you're not likely to make a lot of money with art. You can make a hell of a lot of money or not very much money at all. It's one of them. It is what it is. Don't know if that needs to be there. It doesn't. Found a way to use faith as currency recently with a couple of civs and then it just breaks the game. Yeah. Kind of breaks the game. It does kind of break the game. I don't know if it needs a light a bit in here. We're going to go in with some half tones to add even another layer of shade to each of these areas too in a minute, chat. So these are just the really bright highlights basically we're making here. And not much more. Okay, we should probably try and use the same halftones as this, which is annoying because I kind of jerry-rigged this brush. It doesn't exist. It's not easy, is it, chat? So we're gonna have to try and remake the settings for this brush because you see, normally this brush is way smaller than I've been using it here. The pattern on it, so we have to change the settings on it. Pump the scale up. That's close. That's actually really quite close to what we've got there. And the brightness up, or down, up. Scale up. Scale way down. Scale way up. There's no way we're going to nail it perfectly, chat. It's just not going to happen. It's too small. That's too big. Oh, that's pretty fucking close, that. That's pretty close. We'll do that. We will do that. So you see you can add another layer of shade with these halftones, even though it's still the same green as this, because it's these dots like this spread out, it creates a kind of a grey tone. So you get another layer of shading in. Like this. But it's the kind of thing I used on. Let's see if I still got this poster actually that I can show you. There's a really good example of it. Bam, 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 bam. This, right? So you can see, it's a really low quality image though. But you see how you get lots of different kind of shades of color, even though this is only like 3 colors, this color, and this red, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades, potentially 6 even here, look, where it's light on dark. So like 6 or 7 different tones, all from a few different colors. Yeah, halftones, exactly. That's the joy of halftones, mate. And that's sort of the idea, the look that we're going for with this. Just got to slowly build it up over time, right? Dr. Troy, if you're still there, you have a pet dog, right? So I was asking chat, what Pokemon would you have as a pet if you could have a Pokemon as a pet? And obviously, you will understand, being a dog owner, that having a pet is great, but it comes with its complications, i.e. you have to train that pet. And when you get it, it's a baby, it's going to be a bit of a dick, probably, until it's not. So the example I gave was that I would have Raichu, right, because I love Raichu, but Raichu would kill you, it would electrocute you if you told it off for peeing on your couch. Growlithe would be cool, but let's be honest, it's going to be a Pokemon who would... Oh, fuck, yeah, a Pokemon that could use Fly, so you could fly. It's a good idea, yeah. Because, again, a Growlithe would be lovely, right? But it would burn your house down. But flying, yeah, that's a really good point. I hadn't thought about that. Something that can fly so that you can get around with Fly is definitely the best choice. Charmander, yeah, see? Oh, look, it's frozen again. Yeah, if its fire goes out, it dies, so you can't, it can't go outside in the rain or whatever. But also it is aware of that fact, right, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. See, again, I can add this tone here, where I put light onto dark instead of dark onto light, and you get another tone. Would everyone have a Pokemon or just me? I guess everyone would have a Pokemon, right? I don't know, mate. I hadn't thought about it that much. Can I say Dratini? Bit OP, but I think it's safe. Yeah, probably Shay, right? What moves does a Dratini learn? I mean, level 1 it learns Wrap, so could just strangle you to death straight away. Dratini seems like a nice Pokemon though, you know? Seems like a kind thing. Psyduck is pretty cute. I guess he would just cause confusion. Yeah, true. Hi. Hey, West King. How's it going? How you doing? We're drawing Scyther, in case you hadn't noticed. Psyduck is pretty cute, actually. Some Pokemon are like cute because of their size, right? Like a Psyduck is a big fucking boy. There's something about that is just really cute to me. I think that'll do for that bit. Let's do some bits with this. What program am I using? I'm using Adobe Photoshop. And I'm using CC, Adobe CC. Finally caved and paid the money for it. But again, with Photoshop, it's one of those where like I've learned Photoshop mostly myself. So thanks for following, by the way, West King. Appreciate you. So basically, I know how to do lots of different stuff in Photoshop, but I only know it the dumb way that I've taught myself, and there's probably a much smarter way of doing it. But I just know a few basic things, and then with those few basic things, I can play the like what's the term I'm trying to say? I can do a stupid way of doing really smart things with really dumb things, basically. But I'm a big dumb, so I can't articulate that. It'd be sick of trying to go for a walk and forgetting where I'm going, though. Yeah, it would be tough. It would be tough having a Psyduck. 48 followers now, almost there, my man. You're right, 2 away from affiliate. Let's go. We're gonna have to talk chat about what our this looks really park. Oh, thanks, thank you. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Starting to feel it with the border. It'd be like this. Starting to feel it. I'm still worrying about what I'm going to do with the background. I have no idea. Yeah, we've got to think about what we want our first emote to be, chat, because you only get one at affiliate, I think, when you first get affiliate. What about Abra? Teleport would be sick. Yeah, but again, you'd have to train it how to use teleport and to use it when you want to, and to get it to go where you want to go, right? And if it got mad at you, it could just teleport itself to Barbados or somewhere, and then you'd never see it again. Actually, what's the range on teleport? I don't know. I don't know what the law says on that, if it does at all. Isn't Abra asleep all the time? Pretty much, yeah, but lots of cats are asleep all the time. Oh, Scopes, thank you. We're one away now. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Isn't Abra asleep? I got you, fam. Nice. Can I use this as my computer background? Yeah. I guess so. I don't know where I'm going to post it, though. Love the art. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. One away, people. Look alive, people. But yeah, I mean, if you want to use this picture, you can use this picture. I just don't know how I'm going to get it to you. I'll be posting it on Instagram, so I guess you can get it from me there, right? Let me make a Twitch account on my phone. Ah, look at you. Friend of Swingles is a friend of mine. Oh, thanks, Pearlygate. Thank you for the follow. That might just do it, you know. That might take us there. I don't know. I haven't checked. Either way, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we're gonna have to work out what we're gonna do for our first emote chat. Obviously, it's Fridge Gang, right? So we could do a fridge. But then I already have which I made for a Discord that I'm in. 20 is nice. Let's go. Let's fucking go, chat. Where's my WA thing? Big WAs. Is it in here? Nope. I did it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go, chat. Have you got any party emojis in chat? I haven't planned for this chat, so I don't have any celebratory thing planned. Goal. Nice, I like that. No more rookie numbers for you, man. You're in the big leagues. I beat you at the last second, Adam. Let's go. You thought you were going to pull ahead right in the last minute, and here we are. Thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate it. You're the best. I'm trying to find this this other emote that I made for the Discord that I'm in with the boys. That's like me as Waluigi going wow, but I can't find it. But it's either that or we do a fridge, right? It was a photo finish, but you did it. It was, yeah, it was close. And actually, if you want to help out my good friend Adam Forster, who is the mod in the chat, he also streams very similar stuff to me, and he's very close to Ophelia, so you could help him out too. He's been doing this Pokemon stuff as well. He's been doing Marowak, so go follow. Spread the love. That's what we're about here. It's not about competition. We're about chilling out and drawing and spreading that love. The love of drawing, you know? Right, now we need to do this beigey colour. Getting 51, make this Pokemon motherfucker look like a tool, like a fool. Yeah, do it. Fine, I'd be happy with that. The alternative, right, for emotes would be, we had that. I approve of this message. Like, there was that stream where we drew the two fridges, oofing, shall we say? So we could do that as a as an emote. Or I honestly, I know it's not very Fridge Gang, but I quite like the wah of me doing the wah, which again I couldn't find to show you, but next stream we'll talk about it, because I guess next stream we'll make. I'll look into affiliate stuff, but we'll make emojis. Yes, with the squid monster thing. That's the best emoji that Twitch gives you, right? There's no better emojis that Twitch gives you than that. There just isn't. Do the WoW, it's your catchphrase. Yeah, that's what I think. I think we're going to do the WoW one. I think we're going to do the WoW one. Do I have it on here? No. Narp. Oh, you know where it is actually? I can find it. I mean, it's Waluigi's, right? And technically Wario's as well. Catchphrase, but it can also be mine. Ah, okay, small.png. Let's look for that. Let's look for that. Dun 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 bum bum. Ah, I couldn't find it. A shame. Just copy it from here, I guess. This. I keep messing it up. It's a tough one, right? Well done, one Dave. Thanks. I'm thinking we use this. That's a pretty good one, right? And it's already pre-made. I don't even have to fucking make it. It's just done. I can just upload it and we're away, right? What the fuck is that? What do you mean, what's that? It's me. It's a wonderful picture of me. This was, right, at the end of Movember. So this was the mustache that I was able to grow myself. You'll notice that I can't grow this bit, which is great because it means I can never accidentally grow a Hitler mustache, right? But it also means that my mustache is never full. It's always missing a link. So I shaved my mustache off and I thought, I look hilarious, I look like Waluigi. So I took this picture and turned it into that. So yeah, I'm the Moist Taco. Great name. Great name. Thanks for the follow. Looks like something that I saw in my nightmare. It may well be, mate. It may well be. I think we're going to use that as the first emote anyway. And then maybe we'll do a fridge as another one. Oh, look at this. Swingle just getting in all the boys, mate. Bringing the numbers. I got you. I appreciate you. Appreciate chat. Bugcatcher Chris. Emoji. Yeah, maybe. We're going to have to get subs, though, to get more emojis, though. You only get one at the start, so... Let's not get ahead of ourselves, chat. We've only just made affiliate, mate. Come on. I think basically this whole bit is going to be this shade, because it's in the darkness, right? I don't really like this grey colour, so I might change it, but... I want to say thanks for the follows on my channel, by the way. You boys are 50. Oh, you made it too. Nice. Let's go. Round of applause for our friend Adam, everybody. Let's go, chat. Good work, chat. Well done. Appreciate you. You're all the best. You're all the best. Yeah, 50 followers. Can I Twitch sub now? I don't know about yet. I think I have to set it up. Because you have to apply to be affiliate, and then it has to give it you. At some point you will be able to, though. It's just that the hardest requirement to get affiliate is the get 50 followers, right? The rest of them I think we've done. I think we've streamed enough days and enough hours and had enough concurrent watchers that I think we're good. Adam's computer got too excited and died, so Hal is here to replace him. Nice. Good to know you're still here in spirit, I suppose. Yeah, I think this grey colour is too grey, basically. It needs to be more brownish, like that. Oh, that's much nicer. Look at that, much warmer, chat. Couldn't handle the 50, he's not worthy. He's definitely worthy, come on. Come on now. Man, to think I wasn't even going to stream today. It's just the way it goes sometimes, man. Twitch is so unpredictable. Some days you get nothing, some days you just get a load of lovely people jump in your chat. Oh, chat. We've got to make this brush again. Well deserved, thanks. Thank you. You need to be streaming more as well, Dr. Troy, mate. I'm gonna leave you in the dust at this rate, pal. You never know who you could meet on Twitch. That's why I love it. Random every day. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And I was saying last time I streamed, like, it's weird how many people it turns out that I know that stream on Twitch. That before I started streaming on Twitch, I didn't even know did. It's just such a weird place on the internet. It's a weird part of the internet, right? bum, bum. Yeah, see, Troy streams, Adam streams. That's good. It's just nice having other people. It kind of pushes you to stream more, right? Don't forget about us now. You're famous. I'm not famous. And I won't. You have basically the same amount of followers as me, Adam. What are you talking about? Hal, sorry. Sorry, Hal. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that. The disrespect. Something like that, chat. Bum, bum, bum. Does it even look better with this on as well? Kind of looks alright, you know. I don't know, it looks too dark, I think. It looks better without it. Hey, what up there, Hats? How you doing? How's it going? Right, okay, chat. I have to go pee. I'm sorry. I'm dying right now. So, I'll be right back. And when I'm back, we'll do the background. Which I've got to do a little bit more halftone work. And then we'll do the background. And then we're probably going to be able to call this done. So we're almost done on this one, chat. But I need to pee. So I'll be right back. I'll be like 2 minutes. Grab a drink. We make you feel it and you just leave us. I'm not leaving. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Grab a drink. Big YouTubers buy commodes. Poo chair. Wow, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. This is my bedroom, mate. I don't want it to stink. Yeah, I'll be 2 minutes, chat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay? Don't go anywhere. Be right back. See you in a moment. I'm back. Hey, look, our follower thing didn't update. Maybe if we refresh the thing, it'll update. Boom. We made it. We did it. Let's go. Gotta go. West King, no worries. See you in a bit. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. Da, 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 da. I'm back, by the way, chat. I don't know if you noticed. How you all doing? Oh man, that's just going to keep... I think I've clicked the refresh on the follows too much. It's going to keep coming up. No, it stopped. Right. Little bit of half turning here. Fantastic work, but I have to go for now. I shall be back at some point. Have a fantastic stream. Congrats on affiliate. And I shall leave a lurk. Oh, appreciate you. Thanks a lot, Moist Taco. You're the best. Thanks for dropping by. And thanks for the follow as well. Big preach. Am I even on the right layer? Yeah, I am. I'm the Moist Taco is such a great name though, isn't it, Chad? Come on. That's a good one. I'd love to know the story behind how he gave himself that name. Or she or they. We don't know. Well, I guess they either way, right? They's kind of a universal term, that's the point. Dum dum. Bam 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 bam. Right. Save this before I make a mistake and close it down. And now we've got some thinking to do on backgrounds, chat. What are we going to do? Save that. Being kind of like a foresty, kind of fieldy area, right? That's a cool pose. Keep it simple. If you have the Pokeball over, it'll look crumbed. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is put like some trees or something in the background, but just make it really blurry, so it's like kind of depth of fieldy, so it doesn't take your eye away from this. Because you're right, too much going on is there's already a lot going on here, right? So if you put too much in the background, it's going to take away from this. So I'm thinking it's literally basically just going to be a blue fading into a green fading into a blue, essentially, but vaguely in the shape of some trees and bushes. That's what I'm thinking. Where is my second screen? Is it off this side? Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, oops. It means turn the wire on there. Oh yeah, we need to draw the dabbing Scyther as well. We'll do that last. That's very phallic, that one. So it'll literally be something like this, right? But faded. Why not blurry? That's what I'm thinking anyway, chat. Looks awesome. Thanks. Thank you so much. It's getting there. It's coming along, right? I might have to turn these layers off actually while I do this. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there's a gap somewhere, chat. Still a gap. Oh, there's so many, chat. Done a real hack job of this. God, who'd follow this idiot, am I right? I'm wrong. Only legends would. Adam, if you've made 50 now as well, you're going to have to think about what you're doing for your first emote, pal. Something gravy themed would be the obvious choice, right? I don't like this stupid tree sticking out the top here. It's dumb. It's dumb and I hate it, chat. Gravy bar, I think, yeah, defo. Defo. Something like that, I think. Maybe. And we'll add some white in for like clouds or whatever. But again, it can just be really rough at this point because it's all going to get blurred anyway, right? Oh, I should really Bob Ross it actually in the spirit of this channel, right? But it's too late now. You know what? It's not too late. It's not too late. We're Bob Rossing it. I can use my party supplies next stream now. Yeah, you planned for this. I had not planned for this. I wasn't expecting an influx of followers today. So sorry if it hasn't been as monumental as you'd have hoped, chat. But do know that I do appreciate every single one of you. You're the best. You're each the best, collectively. Just going to get a nice big brush and we're just going to make little circles. Just happy little circles like this. Dan wasn't even here to see it. Dan hasn't been here since day one. Who needs Dan? We're moving on without him. Nah, he's liking, I think. He's got the stream up. He's doing us a solid. Then a little bit lighter underneath for all of these bits. Take some of this, work it into here. And then a blender. Oh wow, Photoshop is not liking that. I do feel like Photoshop is incredibly poorly optimized sometimes for some of these brushes. Cool. Then we'll blur it again. Something like that. Parfait. Like that, chat. What do we think of that? I think it's sort of alright. It doesn't distract too much, right? But you get the idea of it's kind of fieldy, kind of foresty, kind of grassy, kind of buggy. Nice. Thanks, Scopes. Okay, which means the last thing to do is our little Easter egg under the border. A dabbing scyther. I'd try and catch it, yeah man. Because it's a cool Pokemon. Chia. Yeah. This is the wrong set of brushes. Oh, it's getting to that part in the day, chat, where my heating isn't on and the heat that was in the flat is slowly leaving. I'm getting cold. Might have to slap on another jumper. Nah, I don't actually like that. That's better. The warmth from your new followers helps though. Yeah, it's true. The warmth in my heart is never ending now. But my body is not best pleased with the temperature. You can't feel your toes, exactly, that's all it is. Trying to remember what Scyther looks like now is quite tough. It's got like this thing going on, right? Like the waistcoat type look. Should we put this below that? Probably, right? Probably should. Man, I feel like I've drawn Scyther enough times now that I can just draw Cypher from memory. Well, I probably shouldn't say that, because when me and Dan do a Pokemon from memory stream, he'll pick Scyther and he'll call my bluff. Is the thing. Don't tell me I've just drawn that on that layer. Oh, I have. Oh well, that's like that forever, chat. Actually, no. What we can do is turn off all of this and this, and then on this layer that we've accidentally drawn on the wrong layer on, select the color range black. Okay, it. Control C and Control V it. And then delete the layer underneath. There we go. Now we just have the line work. See, again, there's probably a much faster way of doing that, chat, but I don't know it. And that, I think, will do it. What do we think about that, chat? Do you like it? I'm okay with it. I might do a bit more tweaking on it, maybe work on the background a bit, clean up some of the work in here, because I do tend to rush a bit, I think, when I stream. So I might go and do some cleaning up before I send it off. But mostly I think that's good. 20, nice, thanks. Thank you very much. That's all I'm going to do on it today though, that's affiliate level stuff. Oh, thank you. You're the best. Yeah, and then I guess next time when we stream, we'll do some more Sesame Street Fighter stuff. Or maybe we'll do making an emote if you don't want to do the WoW one. Or we'll do a special affiliate celebration stream. That'll be on Wednesday either way, though. I'll work it out for then. Yeah. Until then, thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks, obviously, to all the new people who came in and followed today. Thanks, Average Swingle. Thanks, West King. Thanks, Scobes. Thanks, Pearly Gates. Thanks, I'm the Moist Taco. Again, great name. And yeah, special shout out to Swingle, who brought the cavalry and really made our day. It's genuinely made my day. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. You're the best. It means a lot. And hopefully next time we'll be affiliate, or I'll have at least, I'll try and send off for it tonight and see how that works. I don't know how it works, so I'll work it out. And I'll work it out how to add emotes and stuff. And hopefully next time we'll have that all set up and you can sub and use some emotes. We'll see. Either way, thanks a lot. You're all the best. And yeah, if you are watching and you aren't already following, please do follow. Join the Fridge Gang. Check the About page. There's links to my YouTube channel and Instagram and Twitter and all of that. YouTube's basically where all the old streams go, because Twitch doesn't save them for very long. So if you want to go back and watch any old streams that you've missed, they are on YouTube. You can do that. Then Instagram, obviously, I post artwork on there, although not very regularly, sorry. And then Twitter, I just tweet about dumb stuff, and also it'll let you know when I'm streaming, as we're following. So yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. Stay chill, Fridge Gang. Thanks for the affiliate. It's big news. You're all the best. And I'll see you on Wednesday at 2 p.m. For probably some more Sesame Street Fighter. Or something else. I don't know. But I'll see you then. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.